Burn. All right, guys, welcome to our team call. I know we usually have our calls on Mondays, but my sitter canceled on Monday, so we had to push it to this afternoon. So thank you so much for your flexibility, and hopefully, it's not too inconvenient of a time. You guys know that you don't have to be like 100% attentive. You can always be doing other things while we're on the call. So thanks for taking time out of your afternoon to hop on. Let me go ahead. We're just going to dive right into it. I thought today it'd be a good thing to talk about some tips for some new summer routines, because a lot of us are starting new routines with summer coming. You want to be outside more with your family. You have kids, if they're in school now, they're home with you, or maybe you're done with school. Maybe you're home for summer. Maybe your husband's home for summer. We have lots of different transitions happening right now as far as summer routines. So just some tips to kind of still manage your business as summer approaches, because there are a lot of distractions that come along with summer. So let's dive right into it. Just a few announcements. First announcement is, I know for me, I have my next challenge group that kicked off yesterday, but I also have one coming up on the 20th. So I am already inviting things for the 20th. So my goal is to be at Success Club by the 15th and having people getting ready to join my group on the 20th. I really want to try to make that a 21-day fix only group on the 20th, since it's on promotion this month, because then it's a quick 4-week group and you're done. You can move on to the next one. And not only that, it's on promotion. So I really shouldn't have any problems like sealing up that challenge group. So I'm looking for a couple coaches to run that with me. If it gets too big, I will break off and do my own, no problem at all. But I would love to have a couple people run that with me. If you're interested, let me know. Another announcement is our live business opportunity event. What is Beachbody Coaching is 8 o'clock p.m. on the 28th. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be awesome. I love our live events. I think they're great. I want to try to change up the day of the week, probably just do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, but this month we're going to do a Tuesday night, and then the coach training will start the following Monday. So that's what the first, second, third, the 4th, July 4th. Maybe we won't start on July 4th. Oh, I have to look ahead at that because that's a holiday. So we'll see. We still might start it just because it's, if we start on July 4th, it's just introductions that day. It's nothing too crazy for coach training. So keep that in mind as you're going about your month. Remember, make your goal to hit Success Club as early on in the month as you can, so then you can relax. You can still be consistent with your vital behaviors, but the pressure is gone. And you don't have to like bend over backwards or burn yourself out at the end of the month trying to find all of these challenges for your challenge group. So make that goal to hit Success Club by the 15th as you go through. And I'll cover some other things as we go through. Remember our promos for the month: 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme. This is awesome. If you are ready for a new program, do one of these. They're quick, they're easy. It is only the 7th. You can still have one round of 21-day fix done before the end of the month. And you can have great results to share and still get people to join your July challenge groups with the promo for 21-day fix. So I highly encourage you to dial into one of these two programs, get some good results with them. Okay, I started 21-day fix yesterday. I'm sharing that journey every single day. I'm talking about the program, talking about the convenience of the 30-minute workouts. It's so funny, just a personal note. I was doing 22-minute hardcore and went right into 21-day fix. And, it's my 2-year anniversary for coaching this week. So my first challenge group was this week, last 2 years ago, and it was doing 21-day fix. And I did that first workout 2 years ago and died. I was so tired. And this year it was really slow compared to 22-minute hardcore, which is I've been used to, which is really fast paced. So it was quite, a revelation, but, it was still a great burn. I'm still sweating bullets at the end. It was great. A 30-minute workout. So it's the same, it might be a little bit less impact, but it was still a great burn. So I highly encourage you to really focus and do one of these programs this month. They are awesome. Really familiarize yourself with it. You can get great results in just 3 weeks. It's a great way to move your business forward. Just some dates that are coming up. We've already done the pop-up surge. I posted the recording in our team page. I'm sorry I didn't get you the live information. It was at a really weird time. They posted it at 3 a.m. Pacific time live. So I wasn't going to get up out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and post that for you guys to enjoy on the East Coast at 6 a.m. So sorry about that, but the recording is on our team page. You can go through and you can listen to that. Carl giving you some updates. The summer sale. Okay. the summer sale happened yesterday, but it's still going on. It goes through the 13th. I'm going to actually go to the website real quick. So if you go to your Team Beachbody website, let me move you guys out of the way so I can see what I'm doing here. If you go to the FAQs and you type in Summer Sale 2016, it'll give you all the information about it. Now, what you can do is you can go down here. It gives you everything that's listed. This is Canadian prices, so make sure you're looking at the U.S. prices. But it breaks it down into the sale price. If they're a club member, what they get it for. If you're a coach, what you get it for. Because remember, you get 25% off all of your products. So you can go right down here, and here are all the links. So this is a link that you can send your customers for the entire summer sale category. Just make sure you erase the your ID and put your coach ID at the end. And then you can go through and it gives you every single thing if you want to send the individual IDs. Now, I did post an example of an email that was sent for the summer sale. So that was, here it is right here. It was from Melanie Einen, who's a 1-star on Legacy. She shared this with us. And you can send this in your Beachbody email. So if you go to your My Business tab, you go to My Customers, Customer Search. It's going to pull up your entire, well, it should, pull up your entire customer base here. And what you can do is you can send a bulk email right from your Beachbody email address. So whenever you click that, it pulls up everybody's name, and then you can click here to compose the email, and boom, everybody is blind carbon copied right there. You can go ahead and put your subject in, and you can put all the information right there in the email, okay? So I highly encourage you guys, reach out to your customers. This is a great way to drive the volume in your business. Likewise, if you want to get some things, these are some great things on sale on this summer sale. I know for me, I love Turbo Jam, so I'm actually stocking up on that for Christmas gifts, for families and birthday gifts, and I'm also getting some things for Challenger prizes. Guys, there are some bonus DVDs in there for like $5. That are easy giveaways in your challenge groups, as well as apparel. There's apparel on sale as well, some clothing. Go there, check it out. It's a great way to really drive your volume in your team. I suggest if you make any purchases and you want to, maximize your volume, I suggest if you have your spouse signed up to purchase through their account, because it's going to drive the volume up and allow you to cycle more and cycle bonus more in your account. So that's my tip of the day for you. So, and remember, for your spouse, if you don't have them sitting in Emerald or Diamond, that 50 PV, this would be a great way to get them their 50 PV for the month, is to get some summer sale things. So go through there and check out things and reach out to your entire customer base. It's a great thing to do that. And that 3-day refresh is on sale. It's another great program to get quick results to share in your business. So that summer sale, or not summer sale, 3-day refresh, 3 days, great results. It's a great quick transformation picture to share to really have people, see what you're doing, and you can have some great results to share with them. June 20th, the Country Heat Sneak Peek will be back on Beachbody On Demand. If you missed it last time, it will be there on June 20th for you to take advantage of and give it a go. Just some other announcements for the month. We have a Success Club 5 or higher incentive this month from corporate. It's a personal development speaker, Marcus Buckingham. I'm not familiar too much with his work, but I know that Beachbody never disappoints with who they have speak to us. So that is a great incentive. If you earned the reward last month, I know I just got an email telling me all the specifics about the call with Brian Tracy. So make sure you're checking your email if you earned it last month for that call with Brian Tracy. Summit parties. There's a little change to one of the summit parties if you're going to Summit. The Success Club party, which I know many of you are working so hard to make sure you reach those goals last month. The old requirement was you needed Success Club 10 in May and in June to qualify for that party. Now it is, as long as you hit Success Club 5 or higher in May and June with a combined Success Club total for May and June of 15 or more, you will qualify for that party. So if you did not hit Success Club 10 last month, but you hit Success Club 5 or more, you're still in. Just make sure you have that combined total of 15 points for this month and last month. And just watch our Summit page and make sure, you hear Charlie here.
We need Harrison's monitor charger.
Oh, it's just in my bedroom. I'm going to get it. Check it out. So watch our Summit page and make sure that you are just watching there for announcements, updates, all those things. I'm not going to bombard our team page with it whenever it's specific for certain people going to Summit. And with that said, it's not too late to come to Summit with us. You can still purchase your tickets. You can still register for your track. We would love to have you in the house with us and, partying up at Summit. We're going to have a great time, and we hope everybody can come, but I understand that it's sometimes not conducive for schedules, but just watch our Summit page, and I would love to have everybody there who's able to make it. Some Success Club announcements. We already have 3 coaches on the team at Success Club for the month, so great job to Courtney, Liesl, and Becky. You guys are rocking it out this month already. Great job. And I know these 3, they're not done. They want to get to their highest numbers that they can. And, I want to, one announcement about Success Club too. If you're noticing it's taking a while to update your points in the back office, have you noticed it's taking like 48 hours for your Success Club points to come through? Here's why. Okay, they had a lot of fraudulent orders coming through on Beachbody's website. So people who were purchasing like 10 bags of Shakeology, and this coach would get Success Club points and commissions for it, right? Because they're assigned to the lead program, but then they would turn out to be fraudulent. The person whose credit card information was taken advantage of would call their credit card company, they would cancel the orders, and then this coach that earned commission on 10 bags of Shakeology would get those commissions taken away. Okay, so what they're doing is they're being very diligent about making sure they check each order that comes through to make sure it's not fraudulent. So it's a good reason for the delay. They're making sure they're double checking that it is not a fraudulent order, that it is a legitimate order before that's reflected in your Success Club points, okay? Because isn't it better to wait a couple days to have them show up than to have them show up and then be taken away? All right, so they're just making sure they're doing their due diligence to make sure they're not doing anything fraudulent. So great shout outs to Courtney, Lisa, and Becky. And for those of us with points on the board, it is still early. It is June 7th, and it is not over till it's over, guys. I mean, we still have lots of time this month to make those Success Club goals happen. So keep pushing. Keep reaching out to people and keep, rocking that business and sharing your journey, and people will come around. I know it. So a couple of other announcements. We have some trainings going on right now, which are top notch. We have our coach training going on right now, which is going great. I think this is their 2nd week that they're in, and they're doing really, really well. We also have a 3 Vital Behaviors training happening right in our team page. It is a Monday through Friday training. I'm posting a training right there in the pin post as early as I can get up in the morning. I'm actually scheduling them out right after this call for the rest of the week. And it's Monday through Friday. It's Monday through Friday because I know you're busy and I know you have businesses to build, but that doesn't mean you take the weekends off. If you have goals in this business, you need to make sure you're doing your power hour every single day, even whenever I don't have a pinned assignment there. Those pinned assignments are there to help guide you, to help make your business better. Don't lean on them to make your business strong. Don't lean on them to help, make your business work. You guys need to make your business work. They're there to help you solidify how to make it happen. So tune into those 3 Vital Behaviors. You guys were really, really involved that first week, and then this week we're not quite so much involved. So get in there and get involved and really, move your business forward. Next thing, next month I will be starting another Team Builder Club group, aka a Push to Diamond group. So I would love to have as many people in that group as possible. I'm telling you now, because what you do this month determines if you're able to qualify to be in that Team Builder Club group. So the requirements, you need 4 active coaches in your downline. That does not mean working coaches. That just means active coaches. That means they are discount coaches and they are active. So you need 4 active coaches in your downline. You need to be an Emerald rank, and you need to earn Success Club in this month, in June. So I want to kick off that Team Builder Club at the beginning of July, and I'm telling you those requirements now because you have all month to hit those requirements. So if Diamond is on your radar, it is something that you want, and you want stability in this business, you should be working toward getting that Team Builder Club incentive next month. So 4 active coaches, Emerald rank, Success Club in June, okay? Also, there's a group going on that Jen Guthrie is doing. She is a 3-star diamond qualifying coach on Legacy who has built an amazing business while being a full-time teacher. And she's actually ranked, she's the current #1 coach in Mississippi. She's ranked like in the top 100 right now in the company. She is on fire. And she opened this group up to anybody who's working full-time, which if you're a mom, you're working full-time because it's a full-time job. So don't feel like you can't join this group. You can. Working the business full-time and you want to work your business and you want to make it work. She is giving great tips in there on how she has built a successful business. So this link is in our team page. Go ahead and request to join it. And it's Jen. She's a straight shooter. She is to the point. She is no fluff. So it's always great to hear some great different perspectives on the same thing. So I highly encourage you to join that group if you're working full-time and you want to make your Beachbody business work as well. So those are our trainings. Make sure you get plugged in. Diamond Retreat. This is officially happening. I just got word from Matt that he should be here on Labor Day weekend. Hopefully nothing changes. So it will be at my house in Seattle for 3 days. And it's going to be an awesome weekend. You must be that diamond ranked by July 21st in order to qualify. So I really want, as many people as I can get in my house as possible. It's going to be a great time. We'll make sure we head up to Seattle for a day. We'll do the Space Needle, we'll do the market, all of that really fun stuff. But we'll also do a weekend full of team building. And we are going to be moving our businesses forward and really bonding as leaders on our team. So awesome incentive here. It's a great thing to join that Team Builder Club in July to push for that diamond goal by July 21st, okay? So giving you guys, not just right now what's happening, but coming up in the pipeline so you guys can qualify for the things you need to. Okay. Let's go right into our topic for today. Before we kind of dive in, does anybody have any questions about what's happening or what I've covered so far? All right, then let's just kind of dive right into it. I wanted to give you guys some tips this summer on how to still grow your business in the summer month, because it's so easy in the summer to be like, oh, I love being my own boss. I'm going to take 4 weeks off and enjoy summer. And we can't do that, right? And as a Beachbody coach. And it's also really easy to fall victim to summer barbecues and summer treats and all of those things. And it's really important that we kind of nip that right in the butt right here at the beginning of summer so that you're set up for success as we go through. So, oh, you're fine, Becca. We'll make sure we get the recording posted. So let's talk about just some tips to grow your business even in the summer months, because you guys are coming up on new changes, right? It's a new season. This weather is getting warmer. Some people are moving. Some people have their jobs are done for this summer. Some people, your kids are home all the time now as opposed to being in school maybe every day or a few times a week. So there are lots of changes, right? But we have to still be able to maintain our business and we have to be able to maintain that stability. So the first tip I have for you, business hours, okay? I want you to really sit down, and the first thing that I do every single month is I plan out my month. When are my challenge groups starting? When are my calls? And I map it out. I picked up this desk calendar from Walmart in the clearance bin. It ends actually next month because it was like in the clearance bin, so it was only 6 months. But it was like $1, and I plan out my month, a pen and paper before I put it on the computer. I highly encourage you guys to do the same thing. Plan out your month. Map out. Use the calendar that I provide for you. Okay, this is when our business opportunity event is. Okay, this is when I want to start my challenge group. So I need to start advertising it for at least 10 days prior to that start date. So plan out your month. If you have a game plan for your month, you're able to plan your posts and everything around it. Then you plan out your weeks, okay? And then you plan out your days. For me, I always look at my week and determine, okay, what days are my babysitters? Is my babysitter going to be here? Those are the days that I'm able to really devote more time to doing team call slides, building curriculums, making great pictures in PicMonkey, those types of things. You need to maximize your time for when you're able to work. I know that on Saturday mornings, if I don't get up and do my power hour first thing, it will not happen. Okay. And I know the same thing goes for Sunday. I'll push it off and then it won't happen by the end of the night. So make sure you're scheduling when you're going to work each day. schedule out your time, okay? Now, granted, my time on a Tuesday is much more involved than my time on Saturday when I'm spending time with my family, okay? But if you respect your business time and you build your business during set time, then you're going to respect your family time too. And then whenever you're with your family, you're with them and you're present and your phone is turned off and the notifications aren't dinging every 5 seconds. That is when you have balance. And it's so important to have balance. We don't want you to reach these milestones in your business. We don't want you to hit diamond. We don't want you to hit 5-star or 15-star and then not have this balance and not be able to enjoy the reason many of you have done this, which is for your family. Okay, so we want you to have that balance at every step of the way in your business. So it's really key that you dial in your plan for your business hours, okay? Get your month squared away and then look at your week and then look at each day and chunk out time of when you want to do things, okay? That way you're being proactive and not reactive to things that happen. And, I think it's Shalene who says, plan to work out, goal is to work out 7 days a week. Be happy with 5 days a week if you work out. Know that whenever you make your plan, things are going to come up, things are going to get in the way, and you're going to have to be flexible. But if you have that plan in place, you're proactive instead of reactive constantly, okay? Next one, work from a list, okay? This is so crucial to your success. If you have set business hours, say on Wednesday you have an hour to work your business and that's it, you better have a really clear to-do list on what you need to do. And my best advice is to triage that list. Figure out what is most important and what needs done that is going to move your business forward. You need to focus on what you need to do to move your business forward first. So for example, I've been wanting to update our coach training cover photo to match my new brand and everything that Classically Fit is for months now. It hasn't happened because that is not an action that's going to move my business forward. Okay? That is something that we have a cover photo that works just fine for coach training right now. It's not necessary to move my business forward at this instant. So I'm not going to waste the 20 minutes that it takes to make that new cover photo whenever I could be spending that 20 minutes on business building activities, okay? Assess what needs done and see what you can skip, all right? This is so key, all right? If you're able to let that Facebook group sit there for a little bit instead of closing it down and deleting all the people because that takes a good 20 minutes, do it, okay? Assess what needs done and remember, business building activities first. And I love this phrase, this quote down here on the bottom. You can't fight alligators constantly, okay? If you're too busy fighting the alligators, you just need to drain the swamp, okay? Instead of fighting alligators constantly. If you drain the swamp, then your problem of alligators goes away. But if you never drain the swamp, then you're just going to be fighting the same battles over and over and over again. So work from a list and be very clear and succinct, okay? Stop fighting alligators. Just drain the swamp and be productive. Next one, I need you guys to remain consistent during these summer months. It is so easy to fall victim to more of like a 40-60 lifestyle instead of an 80-20, okay? You need to make sure you're keeping your nutrition on track, your workouts on track, all of those things. Still remain consistent in your own journey. It's very easy not to, okay? Very, very easy not to, especially with summer months. But dial it in. Share, summer barbecue recipes. Make sure you're connecting to your audience and showing them what they want to see, okay? And how are your posts doing? Are they consistent? Are they adding value? It's really easy in the summer months to be like on the fly with everything, right? We're running to this cookout and we have this baseball game and we have to get to this vacation. It's really easy to just throw up a selfie and be like, drop your selfie below and add no value to anything that you're putting into people's lives. So make sure your posts are on point and make sure you're blocking out time to really brainstorm ideas and share with your audience on your social media. Okay, I want you to think, are you checking in or are you checking out? All right, are you still plugged into your challenge groups? Are you checking in with them? Are you yourself working through a program from start to finish right now, or are you just kind of winging it? All right, make sure you're sharing your journey and you're remaining consistent on your product of the product, because it's really easy to not have that. And if you're inconsistent there, the other parts of your business will be inconsistent as well. I promise. They all work together for a reason. Embrace the change, okay? Embrace the change of season. It's here and it's not going anywhere. So you might as well embrace the change of the season. So involve your kiddos in the change, all right? I know for me, my kids, they want to be outside all the time. So yesterday we set up Charlie's kiddie pool. She played in the pool, and it was the only time of day that I had to do my power hour because my sitter canceled yesterday. I lost 4 hours of work yesterday. So it was the only thing that I had to do. I had an hour during Harrison's nap, but Charlie doesn't nap anymore, so she had to be present during my business hours. So I hammered out a power hour while she played in her kiddie pool right next to me. And I involved her in it, okay? And share how you're making this work in your busy schedule. All right. And if you notice yesterday during my power hour, I wasn't spending time on these slides. I did a power hour in the 1 hour that I had to work because I still have to build my business and move my business forward. So my business building activities came to the front yesterday whenever my time was literally cutting a quarter. Okay. I want you guys to share how, if you go on vacation, how it works for you, how you make a healthy lifestyle work during these summer months, whenever you just want to go out to eat every night, whenever you want to, drive through the drive-through because you're out all day, how you pack a healthy lunch in coolers for your kids when you go to the amusement park. All of those things are things that people want to hear about, because if you're struggling with it, other people are struggling with it too. And not that we, advocate like a quick fix, but people are going on vacation and it's like, well, crap, it's June and I am at the beach in a month. We have to be able to show them these products work in only 3 weeks and a 3-day refresh to get them to be able to see you can do this and you can be bikini ready in a month. All right. So share your own journey and share your progress in that way. So here's my call to action to you guys. I want you to think, what are your business hours this summer? And are you ready for a change of pace and ready to deal with a new routine? Because if you're like me, you thrive on routine. And when it's upset, you are off the whole time, okay? But you have to be ready and brace yourself for that routine. And are you going to remain consistent in forward movement? That's really key. If you take a month off, it's not going to affect your business this month. It's going to affect your business 2 months from now, okay? Summer months can be hard. And are your actions in line with your goals? And if you are a leader on this team, and you have other coaches who are on your team, I want you to ask yourself, if what you did today, if your coaches did what you said did today, would they be successful in their business? All right, that's a really good gut check. So think back on your day, and if your coaches did exactly what you did in your business today, would they be successful in hitting their goals? Okay, so that is what I have for you guys today. Do you have any questions for me about this topic, about time management, things in general?
Question, Allie. So I've definitely found myself, now that I'm doing coaching full time, it's like I don't know how to not work an 8-hour day. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm kind of just spinning my wheels. Like after so long, I don't really have focus, and it's like I'm just like doing a bunch of stuff and nothing's getting accomplished. So do you set out, like, do you break down your times and like actually time increments? Like how do you stay on track whenever you're trying to get your work done efficiently?
No, absolutely. And it's hard. I would actually prefer to be busy all the time, because then you're like, well, I only have an hour. I better make it count. As opposed to like, I don't have anything to do all day. I can do it on my own time. Lindsay, there's a great call that I'll pull for you that Melanie did on summer business hours, which was the inspiration for this call. And I'll share that with you. It's in the Rising Stars. I know you're in that group. So go through there. It was the call she did this past Wednesday. And it really just talks about what she does and how she sets her business hours, and she works from this time to this time during the day, and that's it. And she may do like an hour check-in in the evening, but that's it. And then whenever she's at the pool with her kids or she's out shopping, like the phone isn't with her, like she doesn't have it. So that's just something to consider. And a great way to really stick to those hours, a kitchen timer that you have right there. There are great apps. There's an app called 30/30 on your phone that you can get it, and it sets for 30-minute increments. So, and you can set it for like 15 or 10, and it's a clock that counts down on your phone, and then it buzzes whenever it gets to it's a glorified stopwatch. Let's be realistic. But I like see that and I'm like, oh, I better type faster. So you could even say, I have 10 minutes to do my invites, and then you can really give yourself a timer to set with it. And then for me, I need gut checks like every 15 minutes when I work because I'm really distractible. Like today, like my whiteboard behind me with all my challenges, I was like, oh, I need to update my whiteboard. I was like, no, I need to finish inviting. Like I can't do that right now. So I do try to really, I make my list and then I see what I need to do first. For me, I hate still to this day inviting everything because I'd rather do this with you guys. I'd rather help you guys build your businesses. It's the teacher in me coming on. I want to teach you guys everything that I know. But I have to do that first or it won't get done for the day. Mm-hmm. So definitely block out time. And I know Melanie is really good at blocking out her time because I think she works from 8 to 1 in the summer, not including her workout and things like that. But from 8 to 1, she works, and she has from 8 to 10 is her business. She is moving her business forward. So those are power hours. Those are inviting. Those are things that are going to build her business. Then she has one-on-one time chunks scheduled. And then she has like damage control scheduled where she has to go in and, whether it's building curriculums or putting out fires, those types of things. So she goes into great detail about it. For me, what I do is I work from my list and then I prioritize that list throughout my time that needs done. This is an area I need to improve on. With the going from 1 to 2 kids, I'm still in limbo.
Thank you. That's really helpful. I just feel like I've just been spinning my wheels and it's like, why am I doing this?
It's like you have too much time now, right?
Yeah.
And, it's so funny. A lot of coaches who end up like their big push is to become a full-time coach. I want to be home with my kids. Then they get that and they're like, but I just want to play with my kids all day. I don't want to have to coach. And, they had more success whenever they were limited to the time they had to work because they were efficient during their hours as opposed to taking all day to do a power hour. So those are just some tips to help you out.
Thank you.
Yep. Any other questions from anybody?
I do. Can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You mentioned your whiteboard in the background. I'm intrigued by what you have going on. I'm running into like multi-managing my new coaches, my new challengers, like having 3 challenge groups going at once and the trainings and my training, all of that, just so much it seems like going on. And I think I'm losing people in the shuffle sometimes when I don't remember until a week too late or something like that.
Absolutely.
So I guess just that system back there kind of looks like something I would do.
This is my whiteboard. Yeah. It's held up by command strips and could fall down at any second. But this is on my whiteboard what I have. And you could easily put this, Lisa, on a smaller whiteboard. You could put it on a piece of paper you tape to the wall. This is what I have. I have important dates. So I have like recurring one-on-one meetings with my corporate mentor, when our live event is, when coach training starts, and when our new coach kickoff call starts. Then I have weekly calls, when they are and what time they are and what call. Then I have my current challengers. Let's see here. Let me just walk you over here and you can see them. I'm on my laptop. So I have current challengers listed. I don't know. You can probably see my window more than the whiteboard. Current challengers listed, their name, what group they're in, and then the blue date is the date that they purchase their challenge pack, because then I know in a month from then, that's when their Shakeology reminder needs to go out. So this is my current challenger section, my coach potentials that I'm working with right now, my goals up here. Then over here, I have all of my coaches and who counts for elite points, everything, what their Success Club goals are, all of those things, and my monthly goal for how many coaches I want to get to Success Club for my personally sponsored. And then over here are my important dates. I don't know if you can see them because of my window. Important dates, my weekly calls, and when they are and what time they're at. So for me, I'm a very visual person, and I can snap a picture of that and post it for you, Lisa. But I'm a very visual person, and I need to see that in front of me at all times. And I've tried many different systems. I've tried Post-it notes. I mean, I have my desktop computer right here from like our home computer. And then there were like Post-it notes all over the front of that. Well, then Matt would use the computer and they would disappear. So, you have to find a system that works for you. And I can take a picture of this and share it with you for sure. For me, that's something I can just glance over at while I'm working and know that that's where it's at. Do you guys have any other questions?
One little thing I was going to add, just as far as organizing. So like one thing I really found myself, I was feeling like I wasn't really touching base with all of the people that I'm actually working with right now. And I went through like my customer list and made a huge list of like everyone. And I also like put, so I put it into a spreadsheet, and then I put at the top like the different weeks, like each coming week. So I can actually keep track of like touching base with them. Because it's like there's these people who I worked with maybe in November who I haven't talked to, and it's like maybe that's my own fault and I'm not checking in with them, very often, and just making sure that people are good in their program. So that's one thing that like I started doing today, so like I can really keep track of it and make sure I'm really touching base with them, not just in the challenge group but behind the scenes, because time just goes by and there's always that one person you're like, oh my gosh, like this person's my like customer and I haven't talked to them in 2 months. And so anyway, I just wanted to throw that in because it was something helpful for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lindsay, there's a way in your back office you can export that report already into an Excel sheet for you, like all your customers. So you want me to show you how to do that really quick? Yeah. Okay, so when you go to your back office here, okay, come on. If you go to the My Business and My Customers and then Customer Search, hopefully it'll pull up here. You can filter this report right here. So when you go to filter it, you can do all of it, which I don't want any customer restriction. You can export it right into an Excel document for you right there. You just have to change the format, and then Excel, and then you can show the report and it'll download it right to your desktop for you. Now you may have to go through and delete some of the columns you don't want, but the names will be there. You don't have to manually enter all the names. Okay. And that's the same thing. You can do that with your coaches, everything. All right. So for your coaches, if you want to do that, you could do the same type of my downline. You could do personally sponsored. If you want to do it for your entire team, not just your personally sponsored, you go to your sponsorship drill down. You can expand all levels, or you can just filter the report right here. And you can, like if you want all the levels down, you can change the report that you get, and you can also select your report columns. So if you don't, if you don't want all of this information, you can check and uncheck what you want, and then you can save that report and then open it. So like for me, when I make leaderboards every week, like I don't need to know all this other stuff. I only filter it so I only see Success Club points. And then it's only 2 things to look at instead of like 15 million. So that's something you can look at, and then you can then export it as an Excel sheet right from there. Okay, so that's makes your process a little easier if you wanted to do that. All right, any other questions at all? I didn't learn you could do that in your back office until like 6 months ago, and I was like, mind was blown. Do you guys have any other questions about anything? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's really important that, here I am 2 months into the business and I'm still finding systems that work for me. Okay. You're going to find systems and then you're going to change them again. And then you're going to think, oh, I'm never changing this. And 2 months later, you're going to change it. Okay. Because your business changes. You're at different levels of your business. You're at different phases of your business. So know that the only thing constant in the business is change. But if you're changing things and making them better, that's growth. And that's really important in the business. All right. Any other questions about anything? All right. Well, then I will let you ladies go. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening. And thank you again for taking the time to hop on the call. I really, really appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye.